Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's preview show. I'm Gordon Bartalik. He's Jack Jones, and we'll be previewing the game for the Colorado Mesa Mavericks and your CCU Cougars. As of right now, the records for both teams are 10-3 overall and 5-2 in the RMAC for Colorado Mesa, and your Cougars stand at 6-7 overall and 2-5 in the RMAC. Both teams will be playing this upcoming Friday night. The Colorado Mesa Mavericks will be taking on Chadron State in Grand Junction, and your Cougars will be traveling to Salt Lake City, Utah to take on Westminster College. So both teams will have different records going into this game Saturday night. So, Jack, you want to take us through the history of these two teams?
Yeah, in the history of this matchup, this will be the 29th matchup between these two teams. Colorado Mesa is currently on a 9-game winning streak versus CCU as they try to break that tonight. The last game, Mesa won 101-66 last season. That game, DJ McDonald had 25 points, 3 assists, and Trevor Baskin from Mesa had 23 points and 6 rebounds.
Wow, those are pretty good numbers for him. And speaking of Trevor Baskin, we'll take you through some of the key players to watch out for the Mavericks, starting off with Trevor Baskin, number 22, the 6'9 forward, averaging 2.2 points per game and 7.2 rebounds. His last game against New Mexico Highland, he had 14 points, 8 rebounds, but most importantly, he went 5 for 5 in the field goal. Wow. So he's definitely an accurate shooter for sure. Next up, we have number 0, Blaze Threat, the 6'3 guard, averaging 16.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. His last game, he had 16 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Wow, what a game from him.
That's a great game from him. He's definitely one of those key players that will be going for the rebounds. And then finally, we have number 2, Reese Johnson, the 6'3 guard, averaging 8.8 points and 3 rebounds. His last game, he had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Wow. So this Mesa team is going to be tough to match up against, but let's highlight some of your Cougars. First, we got number 12, Isaiah Alonzo, 6'10 forward. This season, he's averaging 10.2 points a game, 5.8 rebounds. In his last game, he led the team in scoring with 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. He's going to be key tonight for the Cougars. Next, we have number 1, Jason Gallant, 6'3 guard. He's averaging 13.8 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 3.3 assists. In the last game, he had 13 points, and he is one of the key players on this team. He's a true leader, and we'll see if he can help CCU pull it out tonight. And last but not least, we got number 3, DJ McDonald, the 5'11 guard. He's averaging 13.2 points, 1.9 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. In his last game, he had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists, getting all over that stat line.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the huge key players for the Cougars, definitely trying to keep them into the season and getting a little bit of momentum. But now we'll be taking you through some of the keys to the game. Thank you, Jack. First key of the game is you got to play aggressive offense. Mesa are 3rd in the RMAC for having the best defense, so they play really hard defensively, and if you're the Cougars, you just got to play really aggressive offense.
The next key to the game is rebounding. This Mesa team is 1st in the RMAC in rebounding. They got lots of big guys on the team. They do a great job at boxing out. But CCU has got some big guys of their own, so they got to focus on boxing out, grabbing down those boards. That's a huge key to the game.
Speaking on that key to the game, you definitely got to be watching out for that Colorado Mesa's Blaze Threat. Like I mentioned, he had 13 rebounds in his last game, so he's probably the main guy that goes for rebounds. So you definitely got to get Christian Bento or Mario Ego Tataye on him, just man-on-man action. Mm-hmm. And then final key, Mesa are 3rd in the RMAC for field goal percentage, so play smart defensively, try and push them out towards the arc and maybe put a little bit pressure on them when they get in the field goal range. So that's going to do it for us here for the preview show. The game will be on this upcoming Saturday night on the RMAC network. Be sure you guys tune in for that. We'll catch you next time, and go Cougars.